A drive to Petty Harbour is always welcome, but especially on a warm summer day. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more picturesque fishing village anywhere in Atlantic Canada. More significant is that Petty Harbour is, as it has been since the reign of William III, very much a working fishing port. More often than not, a walk along the Petty Harbour wharf will yield an opportunity to witness fishing boats casting off or arriving, and perhaps even a chance to see someone splitting fish. Someone like food fisherman Rick Hollett.
Is that the first time you've done that?
No. I started out when I was 9 years old.
Rick's early education in the art showed as he deftly made short work of filleting several codfish while I stood and watched. It was nearing supper time, and although there were plenty more sights to take in during our saunter, seeing Rick Hollett's cod made me hungry for a feed of fish and chips. As it happened, there was a restaurant not much more than a stone's throw away. Across the river that feeds the old power generator, and with an excellent reputation for fried seafood of all kinds. Chafe's Landing Restaurant.
So is it really, really good?
Yes.
Chafe's is situated inside and outside on a large partially covered deck, an old two-story home built in Petty Harbour in 1878. That was the year that moose were first introduced to Newfoundland. There are so many around now that Chafe's Landing has moose sausages and a kind of moose poutine on the menu. It's called Moose Mayhem. My first order of business was a relaxing beer, and nothing could have been more appropriate in this Irish Newfoundland hamlet than a bottle of Guinness Stout brewed on the Emerald Isle itself. Not a patch on what's poured directly from the tap, but still good. I savored the distinct aftertaste of the roasted, unmalted barley. Naked squid rings of various size swam in a hot Thai sauce. The most remarkable feature of the sauce, apart from high spiciness, was its low sweetness. This was a good thing, as many Thai chili sauces are robbed of their dimension by too much sugar. With this version, you had distinct layers of taste: pepper, vinegar, garlic, etc. I also enjoyed the tenderness of the rings. Two large, uniformly thin, half an inch thick crab cakes were served with a mild chipotle remoulade. Essentially, the cakes were a mixture of crab, breadcrumbs, herbs, and spices. A deep brown, crispy exterior belied what was a soft, moist, slightly too moist interior. The proportion of crab to other ingredients was good. Seasoning was subdued to allow full release of the natural flavor and sweetness of the crab. I was still thinking of the snow-white cod fillets I'd seen on the wharf when our platters of fish and chips and pan-fried cod arrived. The anticipation was palpable. Numerous Newfoundland establishments do a wonderful job with fish and chips, but I'll say this about the fish and chips at Chafe's Landing. The cod was the freshest, most delicate, and most moist I've had in years. A thin, golden crust encased each tender fillet. Abundant and flavorful golden French fries made the match supremely appetizing. As the speaker above our heads finished piping out Ron Hines' rendition of Sonny's Dream, I tasted Chafe's Landing's pan-fried cod. It displayed qualities similar to the previous cod dish and came with excellent mashed potato. Fresh coleslaw deserved praise as well. Both cod preparations were exceptional, but I'd give the edge to the fish and chips. The menu declared it our most popular pick, and I can see why. Chafe's Landing Restaurant of Petty Harbour, Newfoundland receives 3 out of 4 stars. Dinner for 2 with wine, tax, and tip costs approximately $85. For reservations, call 747-0802.